I don't want to say who's got the most pressure because I think we'd all agree that probably Toronto has the most pressure. But like, there's some teams with some serious pressure. Or like, put an order of importance.
I think Colorado has it all.
Colorado's got to be there. Toronto's certainly there. I think there's pressure in that. I actually think there is pressure in Edmonton. Maybe put it this way, Gumpy. If Edmonton loses to LA that's banged up,
that's
bad.
I'll give you that.
Really, really bad.
I just think I don't think if they go out, did they get knocked out by the Jets first round last year?
Yes,
right. Yeah, I think they've been.
So they got to win. They got to win a round. They have to win a round. Have to. But just in the grand scheme of things, I don't think there's as much. I think Florida is under pressure.
Yeah,
because they haven't gone anywhere. Like, you got to take steps at some point. Like, you can't just win in the regular season and play the way they play. You know, can Big Bob get it done in the playoffs? Who knows, man? Who knows? And they hang them out to dry too.
They do, yeah. That's what scares me about that team, man. I love watching that team, but they scare the shit out of me.
Because Bob's been known to have some playoff issues, and that was earlier in his career. I know he's kind of played better in the playoffs as of lately, but I mean he's had his struggles in the playoffs.
Yeah,
look, that's how Toronto played. Toronto played the kind of free flowing last year, and the Habs played how they played. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take long for a team to show up and shut down an offensive juggernaut, and you start going, "Holy fuck, what are we gonna do now?"
Yeah,
but you make a good point, Rupper. Like, I feel like the teams that usually have I feel like there's no pressure on Pittsburgh because of the situation.
No pressure on Washington.
None. Even the Rangers.
No, zero pressure on the Rangers.
I think they're ahead of where they thought they would be. And then out west, like Texas hockey, they've been playing this way for.
I don't even think there's pressure on Calgary at all either.
No, because I don't think people.
I actually would.
You think there is?
I would say this: if Calgary was to lose somehow in round one, I think that would pretty much wrap up. Johnny Gaudreau's not going to be there any longer.
Really?
I don't know their situation. I mean, they have Matthew Tkachuk, who's RFA, and then Gaudreau, who's UFA. Yeah, so he's over 100 points. He's going to get paid by someone. He's South Jersey, Philly type. He grew up as a Flyers fan. I don't know why, but that's his neck of the woods. There's always been those rumors he's going to go back to Philly, maybe go to Jersey, whatever the circumstance is. That's one to monitor. But if they go out in the first round, especially when they're a favorite like they are now, I think it's like we can't he's not going to have any better year than he had right now. And if we get past it, we're going to have to switch some things up. By the way, did you guys see in the Calgary game against Nashville last night? Did you see what's his name? Olivier was at center ice. Did you see Matthew Tkachuk, what he was doing?
Yeah.
No.
Matthew Tkachuk was something happened. I think it was after Tkachuk tied it. So in that game, Matthew Tkachuk ties it with 0.1 seconds left to send it into overtime, right? So Matthew Tkachuk, of course, is just talking so much shit after regulation because he just tied this thing up. And he's standing there, and Olivier on Nashville's team is standing right at the red line, and Matthew Tkachuk's talking to him, and they're talking. You can tell they're talking shit to each other. And Matthew Tkachuk grabs a stick, and he just filling in the blank. He starts handing his stick to the guy. He's like, "Here, you could have it. Do you want me to sign it? I'll sign it for you." And he's like, "Oh, we sign it." And Olivier was like, "Fuck off" or whatever. So Tkachuk goes, and the trainer goes, "You got a Sharpie?" And so the trainer starts digging for a Sharpie, and he wants to sign his twig and give it to the kid or the guy, I'm Matthew Tkachuk, whatever. That dude pushes all the buttons all the time. Like, does he just not like? If you look up any picture right now on Google search, any picture, push Matthew Tkachuk images, and actually let's do this for fun. Let's tag it. That's Hockey Talk in our name and our handles, and just grab a random one and put it on. every single one of them will be with a shit-eating grin and a face you just want to punch. Fuck, dude, I love this guy. I love this guy, how he pushes buttons of the opponent,
Rubber,
right?
if he played in the East for a Philadelphia or a Ranger team or a Pittsburgh, like he'd be he'd be a star. Like he'd be a guy that people
He has 100 points this year.
Yeah.
100 points, and he's like just an absolute, you just want to kill him. It's unbelievable.
He's got that Brad Marchand in him where he's a super, super skilled player, as evidenced by the 100-point season. But he's also like, he can piss anyone off at any time and get under the skin so easily, and he's so good at it. It's incredible to watch. And it's I mean, outside of Ovechkin, I don't know if there's been a better left winger this season. Like,
Sagan tap in.
Good to see you guys finally getting some Bucks best fucking Harry Sateri.
Yeah, Harry Sateri. I gotta ask you this though, Gumpy.
What up?
I hope they do well. It'd be a great story. I hope they get in.
Yeah.
I hope they do well. Sure. But like, I don't know how you've been like rooting for them. Like they literally find any fucking possible way to make it stressful.
Shit, Rupper, I sleep for an hour and a half a night because I'm
like
watching these
guys have
not one game has been no sweat.
They've literally had like 11 times they could have very easily just solidified their spot, and it's like they do the bare minimum. Like the bare minimum, you know, like when you're a kid and you get asked to fucking do something in school, how many words are we supposed to write? Oh, it's a 250 word essay. You write fucking 250, not 251, not 252, 250. That's what these guys do. I'm like, guys, how about like, fuck, do you not want to make the playoffs? Like I don't know how you root for them. They drive me bananas.
Feels like we've lost to the Kraken 20 times this year. I don't think we've beaten the Kraken once this year. Like they just got our number. Like how does Sagan have 24 goals? I would have had no clue he has 24.
He has 24 goals?
Yeah. Robo's got 40.
I have no idea
I think he's got a bunch early. I think Sagan got a bunch early.
Blackhawks just went up on Vegas too. Oh what a fucking
great.
Oh my God.
Great. I should have known that team was going to roll over.
You know what? They were my one team. I told you guys earlier in the year, I did my preseason division winners with FanDuel, and it was incredible. I hit them all except Vegas now. So Vegas at one point this year, I'm like, that's the only gimme I had all year. I thought, remember how bad we thought the Pacific was going to be with this before we thought
it was supposed
Calgary
to
was going to be anything? It was a fucking tap-in for Vegas to win that division. My hard decisions were, I'm like, all right, I think this year Florida wins the division. Bang, they win the division. I'm like, all right, the Metro, Carolina is going to win that division. Boom, they just win the division. Although I did I tried to hedge it a little bit with a couple other teams like the Rangers, and I did Pittsburgh a while back when it didn't look that clear for Carolina. But then I have Colorado in the Central, and I had Vegas. Vegas was like the biggest tap-in of all of them, and I fucking lost it on those bums. I'm so out on them.
I thought the Blackhawks were going to be a good hockey team this year.
I think they tried. I think they tried to.
I did.
Fool themselves and go.
I don't know why.
I thought they'd push for a playoff spot.
I thought they were going to make the play. I bet them. I had a nice wager on them to make the playoffs.
Because it feels like the similar situation with the Penguins, where they had some pieces. But
has Seth Jones been bad this year?
No, he was okay. He was pretty good actually. Like he was one of the few bright spots.
I think they lack depth. I think their D-core needs reworked, and they didn't quite get the goaltending they wanted. I mean, Flower was good there for a while, but they were letting up a lot of shots.